Yeah, Paul, disappointing 1-0 defeat. What were your thoughts on the game and the performance?
Um, I say it all the time about, you know, taking officials out the game. The goal comes from the ref blowing for a foul, but the linesman flags it's gone out, but he's blew to stop the play, and the lads threw the ball and restarted it when it's got to be a whistle to restart the play when you stop it. And we're not set because the whistle's gone, thinking it's our free kick, and the throw-in comes in and it's rash from Scott, and it's a penalty. It is a penalty in that moment, but the referee knew. He said to me at half time, I'm sorry, it's gone now. But that's proved to be the difference tonight, because it gave them something to play for, and I thought they schooled it at times. The two centre halves, obviously loads of experience. Joel's there, who's well known at the club. Shot on the manager, who's just held them together, just organised and orchestrated how they needed to play, and to be honest, we've been taught a lesson in how you need to be to win games.
Yeah, in terms of the goal, there was do you think we were guilty of switching off there?
Well, I don't think you're guilty of switching off when the ref blows a whistle. He's blew for a free kick, because you wouldn't blow for a throw-in.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, it should have been okay. It's gone out. Restart play when I blow the whistle. But obviously, you never done it, and they've just threw the ball into the box, and as I say, Scott's come out of the lad's feet, and he's got there before him, and it's a pen.
Yeah.
But as I say, the ref didn't put the ball in the net for them. He didn't, miss chances for us, which we were guilty of. So I can't. I'm not pointing the finger. We never ultimately never done enough. I thought they played it in a way which at times I wish we knew how to. Killing the game, lads going down. We don't do that. We try and stand up, and we don't bite fouls, which other teams do, and it costs us and it puts us in trouble. But I just wish we had a little bit of that our last mentality, where at times you need.
Yeah, we did start the second half a lot sharper. What was said at half time, what do you think?
Well, the first half was nowhere near good enough. It couldn't have got any worse. We had a little bit of territory first half. We had a lot in the second half without, we've had a couple of shots from distance there. Keeper's made a couple of good saves. Byron's got a score from a header. Other than that, have we worked the box enough? Probably not. We've up until sort of middle of their half, some of our play was good, but it's about what you do in the boxes, isn't it? It's about, I can't remember them having many if any chances second half. I can't off the top of my head. If I've missed one, but I can't remember them being in our half too often. But it's about what you do with it. We've not scored. We've lost 1-0, and that's the ultimate outcome of the game. No matter how many passes you get in or how many shots you have on target, there's one stat that counts, and we've been on the wrong end of that.
Yeah. And in terms of team selection, it was an unchanged 11, but Joel Connolly played higher up. He played right wing. Is that a sign maybe of a little bit stretched in terms of numbers?
Well, we definitely are, aren't we? You've got Casper, Sean, Callum Saunders, Connor Heath. I'm missing someone else. AJ. So, Callum is a big miss, because he was coming into, he's scoring goals. Connor's being ill, as well as carrying a dead leg. AJ's hamstring, he's reoccurrence today, I think, training. Sean, I'm hoping, is going to start running next week, and Casper, maybe in the following week. So we are stretched, and we haven't got loads of options. We've got young lads on the bench who unfortunately, we've got a lot of defenders on the bench. So I'm looking to try and support the lads. That that might be a consequence of those same players playing every game. Most minutes. We haven't had loads of opportunities to change just because of personnel and positions. So that might be a build-up of the previous weeks and the tough games that we've had. So but nevertheless, we can't come away from doing the hard yards and the dirty side of the game, because there'll be a lot more of those type of games where we need to be better at that.
Yeah.